Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to KT Divine Insights. My name is Kerry Ann. I'm here to give you a mini check-in where you can intuitively pick your card. So we've got for number one, the Goddess card, which is this one with the fluorite crystal. And then we've got number two's, the message, the spirit message with the amethyst crystal. And for number threes, we've got the angels and ancestors with the rose quartz crystal. So, first and foremost, we need to do an open prayer. So I'm going to light this candle and then I'm going to go. I call upon the divine light to infuse this session with wisdom and truth as we delve into these cards. May the insights revealed bring understanding and clarity to the situation at hand for all who are present and tuning in. Grant us your guidance and protection as we commence this reading, allowing every message to serve to its highest purpose. And so it is. So we are ready now to dive deep. So I'll put that to a side. So I wanted you to take a couple of deep breaths in, close your eyes, take deep breaths in. Now, which pile are you drawn to, or which oracle deck are you drawn to, or crystal? I'll leave that up to you. And I will be back with pile one. Hi, pile ones, welcome back. So this is going to be your message from the Star Tarot and the Goddess. Okay, so let's have a look at the cards. So this is the present moment. What you're facing now is the Chariot. So we've got you guys working really hard to get building up and take. You've got a lot of challenges that you're facing right now. Water signs, okay. So we got some great challenges that's ahead of you. Seven of Cups is causing a little bit of confusion, okay, and self doubt there. There is a progress here, but we'll have to just have a look at the other aspects. Six of Cups, action to take is, I would say, is about making new memories, doing new things. I know that's like looking back in the past, but I want to like move forward and and leaving the past behind here. So that's your actional card, okay? Near future is talking about balance. So we're looking at two paths, okay? One is from emotions and one is from the physical form. So it's trying to find a balance with the physical aspects as well as your emotions. So I feel like there's a lot of balancing going on around in the home life, and with your emotions right now, yeah. But I feel with the temperance card, that's saying that the balance is going to be, it is going to start leveling out. All right. So I want to pull another card on the Seven of Cups as your progress. Sometimes not all is glitter is gold. So if you're confused about going backwards or doing something that you've already done before, maybe this is a clear sign of saying starting new memories and doing something that is more going to be more beneficial for you, okay? I feel you feel quite flat where you're at now. So you're trying to take charge of the situation. But I think emotions is running high for you, water signs, at the moment. All right. The progress that you will make is that confusion is not going to stay in your chart. For you, with you for very long. Okay, you are going to find a bit of more of a peace here, and not feel so I want to say discernment. Discernment came to my mind. Like flat, you know, just like things are not working out for me. So again, I feel like you're going to overcome that aspect. Okay, they want to bring you into making new memories and letting go of the past here. We're fertilizing the ground with your with the goddess card. We're fertilizing the ground. Okay, so it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access your new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So it's is you having the willpower to take charge, and I feel like you're doing this already. So I feel like your thing, although it's come up with these challenges, don't second guess yourself or second guess things. I think it's new changes is on the horizon for you, whether that's in relationships, whether that's in around your home, whether that's, you know, because everyone's going to have, you know, work, whatever it is. It could be just for you, like personal development, whatever it is. I feel it's time to sort of like leave the past behind now, and we got to move forward now with you know, chariot is about with force, is going with force. Okay, taking the ball by the reins, even when we feel confused and not sure what we're doing, we still need to take the ball by the reins with it. And the Six of Swords is saying that it's gonna come a lot clearer. Here we've got two sixes as well in your chart as well. So to me, I think you're making headway here. But let's see what the um morning affirmation for you to remember. I can't change which way to the river bends, so I might as well stripe into and enjoy this strange little boat ride. Anyone bring a cooler. Can't get me words out yet. And that would make sense with the chariot card, because it's like going with force, needing having that change, and then the Six of Swords. So it's just going with it right now. Yeah. So sometimes we can't control everything. We haven't got control of everything and all the, you know. So we need to sort of like fertilize the ground, do the best we can, get up, do what we set our intentions are, what we're setting our intentions of that day, and do the best we can, and just ride with the waves of what is given to you on that day. On your evening, I own whatever is my fault. Bye bye blame. Then I let it all go. See ya, never shame. So it, there's there's no such thing as perfection when we're trying to make the changes. Okay, all we can do is just fertilize the ground, put ourselves out there, whatever it is that you want to do, put ourselves out there, and we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna make mistakes. It's gonna be sometimes it's gonna be like a, you know, like a fairground ride, you know, with ups and downs and swoops and waves, but it's worth it in the end. This is the perfect time for you to make this change, okay? So don't lead by confusion, you know, don't let fate take its hand. It's time you to get into the driver's seat, and that's the message I've got for you. Get in that driver's seat. This will help you think clearly of what you're doing, okay? Set your intentions every day, you know, what you want to do that day, and just plant your seeds, and that will keep you focused in what you're doing. I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon. And if you like, please hit the like button, and yeah, check out my other videos. I'll see you on the other side. Take care, number ones. Okay, for you number twos, you've picked Amethyst. Amethyst here is about opening up, and clearing the mind, and God, my mind is so clear, isn't it? Yeah, it's like this helps with sleep. So if you're feeling stressed, it's a great one to put by your bedside. Helps with clearing other crystals, but it's good for protection, and Yeah, and it helps with the third eye, so it helps open the third eye. So if you're like struggling with decisions, this would be a good one, good crystal to wear, as well as the fluorite. Right, okay, so let's get on with your reading. So see where you're at. See where you're at. Number twos, two of pentacles, eight of three of cups, princess of pentacles. Okay. So I've got what you're dealing with at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of outside influences affecting your energy right now. Okay. It's like small aspects, but it's like it's just niggly things that kind of blocks what you're trying to do, which is trying to balance things here with the two of pentacles. It's a it's not your problem. It ain't your problem to sort out. I feel like you water signs, I feel like number twos, I feel like you're taking on other people's issues, which ain't your problem. It's the action you need to take is about you being around people that harmonizes you and celebrates you, rather than causing grief. I know everything is not necessarily in our control, but it's just idle, stupid, pathetic gossip. It's not worth your time and energy. And I feel like it is affecting your energy. Okay, that is you're finding it hard to balance other things because they're taking up a bit of your time. So someone is taking a bit of your energy, and draining you a little bit. That's the vibe I'm getting from these cards. The action you need to take is harmonizing and coming together with other people that you feel more like we bring, we're having fun, so it's bringing that fun back in and kind of letting them solve their own stuff out. Okay, you can't balance it out. They got to learn to balance it out. Could be a young person that you're having difficulties with as well. Maybe they're being a bit defiant, and not everything is in your control here. Could be like harmonizing. Here we've got the princess of. I just feel I'm seeing it more as like people are immature, but and I do feel like it's kind of affecting your energy. If you're not careful, it's gonna affect your self-confidence here as well. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards on the Prince of Swords. Yeah, you need to it's breaking free from that chain. It's not like judging them as such, but it's like this is not. They've got to, they've got to figure this out for themselves. Yeah, look, see, changes on the hands anyway. So they've got to work it out for themselves. If it's not that, then if you are having like blocks or roadblocks and stuff like that, that is on the change, and things are going to improve and get better with that. Is harmonizing, being in harmony in relationships, and having the balance in relationships, and not taking or aboard other people's problems either as your own, because it's going to lower your confidence if you're not careful. Okay, Seven of Wands. Yeah, you need to set some boundaries. Put some boundaries up. when it comes to dealing with other people's problems that are not your own. They've got to work it out for themselves here, which can be hard to do, especially when you just want to help them, yeah. But we've got here from spirit, let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that has held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart, and we'll do everything in our power to protect you. It's about you setting boundaries in, you know, with others, so you can find balance yourself and have more time for other relationships. So I feel like this is taking a lot of your time up here, or there's been issues that's taken a lot of your time up. Okay. Morning. I refuse to deprive myself of the tiny splurges and pleasures that sparks my day joy. I'm a lot more fun when I'm not a holy grailed eyed husk of resentment. So it's almost like they're saying that it's dampening your energy, where you becoming a bit more begrudgy. So now it's about harmonizing your relationships and having fun, which I did say earlier is going to help matters, and kind of like, well, this is not my responsibility, I got to deal with my own stuff, and I got to work through my own stuff. I can't help other people right now. As life goes, so evening one, as life goes charging by, it's the little moments that really add up in the days of winding down. I embrace a slow pace, a willingness to stop and smell the moment. Smells. So funny. So it's about pacing in relationships and stuff, and balancing it out. Whatever these issues and problems can be resolved and sorted out, so don't worry about it. If it is other people affecting your energy, make the changes, that's necessary. You can balance it out. You just got to have to be like, set the boundaries. If we're talking about, problematic things with you, again, is a trying to find middle ground and balance, where you're not like focused on one thing. Make sure you're balancing the whole aspect, so you're having time and effort in other relationships as well. That's going to help you take over, and not to be not to be so closed up. Anyway, that's my message for you. Hope you enjoyed the reading, and please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the other side. Take care. Number twos. So for number threes, this is your message from the angels and ancestors and the Star Tarot. So we're going to look. We got the Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz is all about love, self-help, love, compassion, opening the heart chakra. Let's see where you're at. Okay, you water signs are having a bit of issues right now, especially to do with emotions here. So we've got like barriers protecting yourself. Okay, the challenges we're facing at the moment is the Ace of Cups, which would be unconditional love. So we definitely need the Rose Quartz here. You need to be practicing more self-care and self-help. This can sometimes come in as a boundary aspect of like guarding yourself and protecting your energy right now. Action is taking things slow, nice and steady. We're going at a nice pace here. We don't want to be rushing in. Your progress is things will, emotions will start opening up, so that emotional fulfillment will open up. It's going to be like a gradual aspect, but definitely you need to protect your energy, or protect your energy right now, or just protect yourself a little bit. from outside influences. Yeah, very similar to number two's with that message. But we are opening up and we're finding peace. Okay, although you may feel like sometimes with your emotions you struggle with your emotions and it can be a little bit challenging, there is progress. Knight of Pentacles is again is about, you know, I'm repeating myself now, it's just like taking things steady. Okay, this is going to lead to opportunities in the new future. So we're creating new tools, we're building up our confidence here, and we're creating new tools, and which is going to guide us into more opportunities in for the future. So we are making progress. Okay, here, hold the space. So we got the druid is hold the space, hold this time, be patient while you go through this transitional stage. So your heart is opening up to possibilities. Okay, it, you may, you know, and it's okay, they're saying it's okay, you can take your time with the Knight of Pentacles. How, you know, do it at your own pace. Yeah, um so yeah, but we're building tools up. So definitely want to put you on a path of self-love, self-care, um, reflection, journaling, all these aspects that's going to help gather information to help with your emotions. Okay, where you can hold that space and be more grounded. Like with the trees by the side of him, he's got his wand, so he feels more connected to the earth. Okay, so I don't know if sometimes you may feel disconnected. Okay, and that's where it's saying, you know, again, holding space here. Okay, so a flat out dare life to pleasant surprise me, because spoiler alert, it always will be. I flat out dare life to presently surprise me, because spoiler alert is always with me. So I don't know if you like, you're fearing a bit of change, and that's where the anxiety of like being able to open your heart up to the possibilities of life and the surprises in itself. Okay, you can hold space with that. Okay, you are leading to that regardless whether you like it or not, it is happening. You know, so you know, we are protecting our energy here. We are like, you know, emotions may feel a bit overwhelming at times, but it's overall good card to have. Okay, so we're finding peace within, you know, of all the things that we've gone through of late. You know, um you might be a bit like apprehensive of doing something different, and that's why it's saying it's time to sort of like spread your wings a little bit, hold that space. Okay, ground yourself enough to, you know, and just let life like come out with those surprises, with especially with the Magician card. So we're manifesting something into the future. Interesting. So the evening one, may all the creatures everywhere feel peace, happy, safe, and loved. Yes, and I said all creatures everywhere, including you know what and who. Oh, there you go. So whoever that is, you know what and you know who. Don't shoot the messenger. So, are you looking for love? Are you looking, you know, are you looking to date, spreading yourself out? Maybe you're finding it a bit of a challenge. Hold that space. You don't have to go in full balls of going, you know. Create this path for you for the new future. You know, what is it, you know, that you need to open your heart to in this aspect? I'll leave that for you to decide. So yeah, that's your message. So what a wonderful message for you, number threes. So yeah, I think I'm done. So I'm gonna finish off with a closing prayer. I thank the divine for all the messages and insights received today. I am truly grateful for this guidance and for everyone who joined this reading. As I now close this sacred space, I send forth healing and blessings to you as the watcher, to the world, and to all beings. May we all be blessed. And I thank you for joining me today. And if you like what you see, please subscribe, like, hit the bell. I do weekly messages, so I tend to. I've been on a bit of a pause, but I do tend to do a weekly message at the beginning, and on the Friday I will do like a pick a card message, and yeah, there's lots going on. I mean, I've took a break to podcast at the moment on the podcast now. Wednesdays I've usually got something like conspiracy theories, or you know, mysteries, and that I usually got that's been on about polls for the last couple of weeks due to health, but that's going to be an ongoing thing that will happen. So yeah, if you want to tag along, I will do lives as well once I'm back on my feet properly. I will be back doing lives again, and yeah, I hope to see you in the near future. And yeah, I will see you on the other side. Take care, lots of love, and thank you for joining.